Hey guys, this is Latina Brown, your favorite community advocate. So, as you all know, there's been more than one protest about the migrants, coming into the shelters and, not being properly vetted. And people are very upset. People are frustrated and they feel neglected by by their leaders, by our president, by our governor. It's just not fair when you have veterans, seniors, and families who are overlooked and ignored because we have poor leadership in office. And no one is saying that migrants are not allowed to come into the country. What we're saying is that you have to come in legally and pay your fair share of taxes. There's no such thing, I don't think it's right that, the migrants that come into the country illegally, yeah, you want to work, but then you take the money and send that back to your country and you're not paying taxes, you're not contributing to society. I think that the leadership that's currently in office need to start paying attention and taking your constituents very seriously, because a lot of your constituents are upset and they're speaking out, they're rallying, they're doing peaceful protests. And you should be afraid. You should be afraid. You're so concerned about the primary elections because more and more Black and browns are exiting the Democratic Party and turning independent or Republican. That's just the way it is, because the Democratic Party has been hijacked. You guys have gone so far left and radical. The only agenda that you're concerned about is the gender, LGBTQIA gender. That's the only thing you guys seem to be focused on. You're not thinking about the needs of your people. You're not thinking about, actually doing the work and getting out there to help your constituents. And as for Antifa, you guys need to be locked up. Every time when there's like a meaningful, peaceful protest, here goes Antifa showing up to assault people. You're assaulting people for having a difference of opinions. You're assaulting people who disagree with your radical agenda. To me, I think that's disgusting behavior. You guys need to be locked up. You do not belong in New York City, because the Antifa people that's here in New York are not from New York. You guys are coming over here from the West Coast, bringing that crap over here. Don't bring it to New York, because if you're gonna put your hand on a New Yorker, be prepared for the consequences, because you're not gonna get away with it. Yeah, I saw like the clips of Antifa getting their behinds handed to them. Pardon my French. You got knocked out. And I don't condone violence, but in this situation, I'll make an exception. You don't put your hands on people and expect them to not defend themselves. But once again, what I'm saying is that no one said that the migrants cannot come here. No one said that you don't have a place here. What we are saying is that you need to come here legally, and those who apply for citizenship who are working and paying taxes and contributing should never be overlooked, should never be put behind the scenes or last. It's unfair, because I have friends and family who apply, who's waiting for their citizenship, who's been in this country for years, and they're contributing and doing all of the right things. And it's just so disgusting to see that we have a governor and a president, a Manchurian president, who could care less about the working class people. All they care about is money. That's all. They look at voters, they look at us as dollar signs. We're just another statistic. Do not become another statistic for the next election. That's what I'm saying to you. Do not become another statistic. Get from out of that. Get out of it. No, we do not want them shoving repackaged welfare down our throats and trying to have control over us, over our lives. It's time that we take a stand. And I'm telling you guys, don't make this the last protest. Continue on with the protest. Continue to show the elected officials that they do not have authority over us. Thank you.